Morning, everyone. Morning. I think some of you are still sleeping, I think. Right, we called you on a Saturday, which is not a school day or a college day. I think, is it a college day on Saturday? Oh, okay. In fact, my daughter is also studying in first PU. I don't look like I have a PU daughter. Okay, so I think Timothy sir, I think he has spoken a lot of things which I think you guys can take back. A lot of things which I also wanted to talk about. I will still, but I think he's given good information in terms of how you can curate your career, right? And law is something which I always think that it should be taught right from the school time, right? So that's what I always believe. But I am here to talk about my journey. It's kind of a roller coaster, I should say. Um, you know, um, it's about. Are you going to change it? Yeah. So I'm going to talk about long distance running. I think running is something which in India people don't know much. I think we always think. I mean, whenever I've spoken about running, people just ask me, "Are you doing some kind of walking or jogging or is it a 100-meter sprint or something which you do, right?" Um, I, so I tell them that no, it's running, right? Running means we run at a pace, which is maybe a slow cycling pace kind of a thing. I mean, Timothy was saying today that the marathon runners, professional runners, they run at a very high speed. Very true. Maybe they can beat cyclists also nowadays, right? So go back. Yeah. So what comes to your mind when you hear this, right? When you hear long distance running? So that is something which always, so running is something which it's a simple sport. You can, with a pair of shoes or shorts and t-shirt, you can just run, right? So there are runners who even don't use shoes. I have a friend, his name is Barefoot Bobby. So he runs without shoes. So you can run anytime, anywhere. It's a very simple sport and it's got a lot of health benefits. I'm a live example. I had a lot of health issues. Once I started running, from past 3 years, I've been checking my stats, health stats, and it's clear, right? I don't have any triglycerides or cholesterol of the world, right? So it's very beneficial, and running also helps you clear your mind. If you can run any time in a day, if you want to think about what you want to do, you can run and clear your thoughts. So it's very beneficial. Um, and nowadays you have a lot of running clubs who can help you run. They also train you. They train you for races. Yes, there are races which happens in India. You can compete in a 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, or a marathon. Marathon is a 42.2 kilometer distance. So you can compete there as well. So they train, and a lot of clubs in Bangalore which will they help. And also many people ask me, is it only for men? Because what we see here is very low percentage of women who run, especially in races where I go. In India, about maybe less than 5% of women run. But at the same time, when I go abroad and run, I see about equal participation from women. So I believe if you guys are thinking about it, you should also start running. It will give a lot of health benefit. A lot of Gen Z people I see who started running, which is a very good sign. Right. So can you change? Yeah, so about me, I am from Kodagu, Jananga, born and brought up in Bangalore, but my roots are from Coorg. Um, and I work for an IT company, British Telecom. I'm a senior manager there. I have two daughters who are again aligned to sports. And I am a multiple Boston qualifier. So when I say Boston qualification, that means uh, Boston Marathon. A marathon is a 42.2 kilometer race. It's the oldest marathon, right? It's about 130-year-old. And to run there, you need to qualify. So there's some qualification times. So I'm one of the few Indians who have run that marathon. And this year, I'm the only Indian who has run that. And I'm also a sub-3 marathoner. That means I've run a marathon within 3 hours, which is again very few people have done it in India. And I've got a lot of podiums as well. So, so I just wanted to, so how this happened, right? So this whole thing, I mean, I started as a normal person in terms of, listening to my parents. At that time, as I think Timothy was mentioning, you just had only two options. Either you become an engineer or a doctor, right? And then my mom or dad said, become an engineer, right? So I chose engineering. I studied in Bangalore, I think very near to this place. There's a college called MVJ, College of Engineering. So I studied from there. So after engineering, I got into a job. At that time, I think it was either Wipro or Infosys. Those are the two options we had. So I was just following what others were doing, but none of them gave me that happiness. I was successful. I was I had become a manager, senior manager, but I was really successful there. But it never gave me that happiness. So what I feel is when you choose a passion, which not only gives you success, but also should give you that happiness. Otherwise, after some time, you will not feel good about it. So I was introspecting myself at that time. What should I do? I have some hobbies in sports. I used to play badminton and things like that. Then one of my friend, a neighbor, introduced me to running. So me and my wife also is a sports person. So we started running, and on that day everything changed. I started loving that sport. It gave me that happiness which I was looking for, right? And now I'm one of the fastest marathoner now. So yeah, so that happiness is what you need to look for. I think I was listening to a podcast recently from Jay Shetty. So he was saying that if you want to, your parents or your friends, relatives, they would keep telling you to do this, pick up this career or that. But for a moment, you guys need to, shut them and then, don't listen to them, and then listen to yourself and find out what is that you want to do, right? What is that? So that might become your passion, right? That could be your something which makes you happy, not only successful, right? So can you change that? So another thing I want to talk about is discipline. So the person who are looking on the screen is Eliud Kipchoge. So he's a fastest marathoner in the world. I think he's the fastest man in the history of marathon. So he has done sub-2 marathon. That means he has completed a marathon in 2 hours. I did it in 3 hours. He has done it in 2 hours, right? So he says that disciplined ones are free. So it's very powerful, guys. Just listen to it. Disciplined ones are free. Those who are not disciplined are the ones who are slaves to their moods or emotions. You don't have time. If you're not disciplined, you're not able to manage your time. But if you're disciplined, you know what is going to happen. You know what is that I'm going to do next. And you will also have time to do other things. So discipline is very key. That is what even I have learned. That's made me what I am today, right? Another thing is I want to talk about is hard work and dedication. Nothing comes, the success doesn't come overnight, right? So you need to have that dedication and hard work. Like I've been running or training for running from past 7 years. It didn't happen overnight, right? So I used to get up in the morning at 4:30 a.m. Although I'm working, I have to take care of my family, but still I used to get up at 4:30 a.m., do my morning rituals, run the distance about 20. I used to do about 50 to 70 kilometers per week, then strength sessions. And it's not, you need to dedicate yourself if you want to achieve something, right? That's what I'm trying to give a message here. And then failures and rejections. So you will have failures and rejections in your life, right? I had my set of failures. When I started, I had a lot of injuries. Whenever I used to complete a marathon, I used to limp. And then I used to think, why am I doing this? I'm suffering, right? So why am I doing this? So, but there is some goal which you have in your mind, which you want to achieve, which pushes you towards that goal, right? So failures are there in life. There's a saying, I think, from Jim Carrey. He's a Hollywood comedy actor. He says that you might as well fail something you don't love, but it's better to fail something you love, right? So which is very powerful, right? So think about that. Then celebrating small success is something which we runners do. So whenever we register for a race, we always try to see whether we can do better than what we did last time. So that actually helps you to rewire your brain to tell that, okay, you are improving. There is an improvement which is happening, and you are going towards that goal. So you are basically teaching your brain to to help with that whatever success you are getting, right? So always try to celebrate the small successes on the way to your goals, and that's how you can achieve your goal. And last but not least, make new goals, right? Once you achieve a goal, don't stop there. Make another one. Spread the message, spread whatever you have done, how you have achieved your goals, spread that to your friends and families, if not the needy ones, right? So, like for example, I would say I'm a little successful in running, so now I'm trying to see whether I can coach people to run. So that is something which I am trying to, along with my IT career, I'm trying to see whether that becomes my second career, right? So I've done certain certifications like USCA, it's a US certification on marathon running. So I've started that as well. So what I believe, I think Timothy also said that every individual is different, right? Every individual has their own strengths and weakness. And when we train or when we coach somebody, we'll have to look at that individual than looking at a general pace, right? So, yeah, that's about me. Thank you so much. Any questions? If you have any questions, let me know.